Hi, today on my blog, I'll be baking a cake. I will as well be answering a CCR question of how does my product use or challenge conventions and how does it represent social groups or issues. I'll be basing this question on my final task as I bake this cake and answering the question. To begin with, while doing my CCR, I decided to go with the romance theme. Within romance theme, there's usually a bunch of settings of lighting being more pink and yellow, and as well as ambient sounds and lots of camera angles that accentuate the person that's being viewed. In my case, I decided to focus on the person's back head or back in order to accentuate the person, as I wanted to do over the shoulder shots, tracking shots, and shots that would overall accentuate the person. Additionally, I as well added ambient music to the background in order to further express that emotion that comes from a romance. Well, traditionally not mainly in romance, I decided to go with a more morning time scene for my character. So it included more roughed up and pajama looking costumes instead. This being said, I additionally used more of just fading out and cross-cutting editing, and as well as more nicer fonts for my editing and my intro credits, as I used a more of a fancier font that would normally be seen within romance movies. I tried my best to emphasize the more morning scene, making it seem more kind of slowed down as a slow-paced romance story. I also wanted to appeal and emphasize certain aspects, such as the ambient music, especially, as I felt it was lacking at certain places. One other thing I felt I needed to add was a different type of font for the title. So I used a ribbon looking font with a ribbon in the background in order to emphasize the title, which was strings attached. I overall emphasized the romance theme through ambient sounds and the font. Although it was not what I wanted in the end, I did find it to be really helpful. Now, back to the question. The main challenge or convention that I was going for was somewhat identification and what type of lover they'd be interested in, as they seemingly are surprised by the string, as they've known it as a legend to be attached to a partner, and they I wanted to insinuate that they haven't been interested in anyone in a while, although it's not really clear, but it insinuates that they don't know who they're looking for and that they're going to follow the string to find their lover in the end. I additionally felt I wanted to emphasize the string and the person finding out about said string, but it didn't really come out that way in the end. So I felt like the struggle or convention was lacked within my film. I will cut back when the cake is about finished. After all my work, here's my final product. Thank you for watching.